Hello everybody, happy Tuesday. Katie seemed to request a lot of responses in her video, so I have a feeling that most of my video is going to be responding to her. Also, as you can maybe tell, I'm a little sick, so I don't really want to make a long video. So let's jump right in with responses. David, that new show that you mentioned does sound pretty interesting. I do like the idea of having a bunch of different characters come in through flashbacks, but I do kind of feel like they could have maybe come up with a better name. It just sounds a little creepy and not too appealing. But I'm sure at some point in the future I will not have any TV to watch, so maybe I'll give it a try. Earlier last week I saw someone post something on Facebook about how if they only painted penises around the potholes in Denver, then maybe someone would fill them in, so I'm guessing that's what they were referencing. Katie, I could see in the outtakes portion of your video that you did look pretty yellow, but you seem to have fixed it. I thought the rest of it looked fine. As I mentioned while you were here, I am working on finishing my Nano novel. However, the word finishing might be a little bit tricky because I feel like a novel is kind of one of those things that never really feels done. Like you always feel like you could make improvements to it. But in my case, it really isn't finished. There's like a huge plot hole in the middle and I haven't written the end at all. So maybe at least once I do that, I'll let you read it. I hope to at least be able to finish writing the whole thing and then maybe run through it once or twice so that I can edit it and revise it a little bit. But I just changed it to 1.5 spacing and it's still 123 pages long, so there's a lot to work with. The playlist that Teresa sent me wasn't really a playlist, it was just like a list of artists, but here you go. Feel free to pause so that you can write them down. There you go. I also did another temporary pen pal thing. It was a postcard swap, and so far I've only gotten one. I got this one from a guy in Canada, so that's kind of fun. I snapped you that you should do the pen pal with the ferret. So the recommendations you asked for. First, a question concerning the books. Have you read any books by Jodi Picoult other than My Sister's Keeper? Because she's pretty much my favorite author, so I recommend any books by her, but particularly Leaving Time and Change of Heart. I really liked those. I'm also going to throw in one more. This Is Where I Leave You by Jonathan Tropper. I have not read the book, but I've seen the movie, and I've read other books by the author, so I assume it's probably a good book. The song recommendations are a little more challenging because I don't know what you already have and I don't know what radio stations you listen to get new music, so this is probably kind of a crappy list, but I did my best. I'm just going to read them off real quick, but I will put them down in the doobly-doo. Budapest by George Ezra, Sad Song by We the Kings, Little Do You Know, Alex and Sierra, Neon River, Keane, I don't really know how you say his name. And Then You Love Someone, Ben Rector, The Nights Avicii, Superheroes by The Script, Over and Over by Smallpools, I'm Good by the Mowglis, and Saturn by Sleeping at Last. I'll let you know if I come across anything else good. David's will probably be way better than mine. I also think that it's only fair that in return you give me 2 book recommendations and 10 songs because I'm always looking for good books and new music too. So, please and thank you. Alright, I really don't have much else to say. Like I said, I'm sick, it's rainy outside, and I always kind of convince myself that I'll work on my writing when it's raining, which sometimes actually happens, so cross your fingers that I'll go do that now. We'll see. Looking forward to some music sharing from you for the rest of the week. See you later.